Hey. They took it from you. You earned it. They just had.
Treescaping. But I just assume, why wouldn't you also do?
Turn this up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Royal.
Yeah.
Hello there. Okay. No, no. Oh my God. What is this? No. No. Grab some of this salad. And that right there, my friends, is a meal. Where is the Japanese? There it is. There it is. Oh my God.
which we use for exactly what it sounds like.
Please remember to take your receipt.
Say you're by yourself with no one there.
Oh. How do you even cut an avocado? Did I do this right? I don't even think I did this right. Oh. Whoa. What? How do you like open this without like... Oh God. How am I supposed to take this out now? No. No, it's crumbling. Oh no. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Is it runny? Oh no. What do you mean? Why is it like this? No, man. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this off. I don't care anymore. What the heck? This is beautiful. It took so long to peel off the cover. Oh my god, I messed up already. So that's fine.
Do little short videos. And now I'm back. Barstool Sports, and they do a Mount Rushmore of random things. So I decided, hey, this shit going on. So yeah, Mount Rushmore of childhood memories. Let's just get right into it. This might turn into a series, but one of the biggest things in my
Oh no, what have I
I'm
done?
talking about everything Pokemon.
No!
I'm talking about Pokemon trading cards. I'm talking about the
Oh.
Pokemon TV show. I was probably my first celebrity crush, but yeah, Lizzie McGuire movie was.
Oh, that was almost a disaster. Spoon.
also all over the world, and that was like a cool experience. Being able to meet all those people. So.
No! Oh my god. Oh my god. That was embarrassing. Wait. Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Bro, what have I done?
But the fact that you've never seen a doctor is like crazy. It's like so crazy to me.
Oh, I forgot. Bro.
No quality. Okay. But I think the first.
Is it fast pass or no? They're different. Right. Yeah. And we were thinking of doing that. But it's like a 2-week one. I mean, like, whatever y'all want. I just thought for them. They saw Joseph earlier this week. They went up to him. They were all happy. He is one that I mentioned that I analyze like a lot. Was the Orange Read. I support.
Long, but
Oh, that's good.
Andrew's
I know you were going that it's better.
to like
But
I'm
Josh got.
extreme effect. Andrew's realizing it's not the case.
If you're all doing like a
I'm
conversation.
surprised they didn't do it that
Yeah.
way then, because like when you play,
Is you can give someone else basically a turn and an extra action.
Reflect the screen, and your turn's over.
Yeah, I feel like somewhere I have
This is so many dice.
Yeah, we're going there.
Yeah, we know 1600s.
少ないからね。心がないパターンも考えた方がいい。